Hey, sports fan, this is Steven Hill for JustMyPicks.com, and I'll bring you a very special breakdown of the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Before I get right into that, we want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. Go ahead and subscribe. Share this with your friends so they can get all the great action just like you get. Now, without any further ado, let's get right into the action. Coming into this game, you have two good teams. You're looking at the Atlanta Falcons. Have they surprised a lot of people, being the surprise buster out of the NFC South and really breaking down walls and taking the spot of the Carolina Panthers, who we all thought were going to be high and mighty this year, coming off a Super Bowl loss. But then you look at the Seahawks. Without any Marshawn Lynch, this team is still performing pretty well. You look at the injury to Russell Wilson and how a leg is very significant, a knee injury, if you will, very significant because Russell Wilson doesn't just do it with his arms, he does it with his feet a lot of the times to extend the third downs, get the chains moving, get the game rolling, and really keep the ball from the opponent. Now, this is a very lopsided matchup. You look at overall, Matt Ryan, for the most part, is a significantly better throwing quarterback. Russell Wilson's a better running quarterback, but he is injured a little bit. You look at the defenses here. This is where the big significance comes in. Dan Quinn knows the defensive system of the Seahawks. He was there with Pete Carroll for a lot of years. You look at just overall how this team's going to react. The Atlanta Falcons last year had similar success coming into the fifth or sixth game, and then it all fell apart. Will Dan Quinn and company be able to keep this going? You look at Julio Jones and how he performs well, one of the top three receivers, if not the best receiver in the NFL. Big, fast, strong, physical, breaks single coverage, double coverage. We've even seen them against the Carolina Panthers where triple coverage was given, and he broke through on all those things. You look at on the Seahawks side, they do have Angry Doug Baldwin. They don't have a top-tier receiver, anything close to Julio. They have a running game by committee, don't have no Marshawn Lynch anymore. So overall, you're looking at this as being the Atlanta Falcons checking off everything from the offensive side of the ball. The saving grace is defense. Richard Sherman, Earl Thomas, Cam Chancellor, right. You look at a lot of these guys and what they're able to do on defense. Schematically, they've played together for a couple of years. They know where each other is going to be. I think that's a big difference in this. They're going to be in Seattle. So that 12th man is very significant. Those guys make noise out there. They have one of the best home field advantages I've seen in the last decade of sports. These guys are passionate about football. Pete Carroll is going to fire his guys up. And plus, I think that the X factor is going to be the defensive defensive line for the Seattle Seahawks. You look at Michael Bennett and company. Michael Bennett is a special guy. You look at as what he does, he's underpaid, overperforms. He's hungry and he's looking for a new contract. So I think you're going to see the start of the wild man come out. The same thing as what he did in Tampa when he was in Tampa being underrated. And I think that overall this is going to be a back and forth game. I don't think the Seattle Seahawks are going to score about 40 in this game, but I think that they're going to have to play catch up a lot of this football game because when you look at Julio Jones, you look at Sanu, you look at Freeman, you look at Coleman, they are an offensive juggernaut and they can explode. It doesn't matter any arena, doesn't matter what state they're in, it doesn't matter home or away. That's the difference between these Atlanta Falcons and the one last year. I think that the running game is starting to play a little bit better. I think that when you look at Matt Ryan, he's not making those fourth quarter mistakes as far as throwing the football to the other team for an interception. He's not fumbling the ball. So in this matchup, I have to go against my heart, and I have to go with the Atlanta Falcons. They're making believers out of me by the way that they're playing, the physical playing style. The linebacking core is playing a lot better. They're playing defense in the secondary. So until the Seahawks show me that they can win with Russell Wilson being hurt, I can't give them really that confidence now, but the defense is still going to be there. I don't know if they're going to be able to slow down Julio Jones and company that much to where it would make a difference because you still have to score points. Even if your defense stops them a couple of times, the Atlanta Falcons are going to score a couple of points. So I'm looking at them scoring at least 30 in this game. I don't know if the Seahawks are going to be able to keep up with that. All you Seahawks fans, all you Atlanta Falcons fans, leave your comments in the comment section below. Don't forget to check out JustMyPicks.com for all the breaking news on the hottest of days in sports. And as always, thank you so very much. Share this with your sports group each week and tune us in next week for week 7. Thank you very much.